I love music. According to the dictionary, music is a combination of tones, especially with melody, rhythm, and harmony. To me, music is more personal than that. It's an escape, it's therapy, a message, an expression. It's an amplifier of whatever emotion I feel in any moment. It adds color to life, whether that be the gray tones of desolation or the bright neon hues of euphoria. No, not that one. However, is the best way of experiencing these intense sentiments through recordings coming from our devices, or should it be by way of presentation in attendance of a live performance?
I pretend I'm 10 times stronger for you.
On a side note, you ever had that moment when you're listening to a playlist, listening to your favorite melancholic songs, being deep in your feelings, and then this shit comes on?
Want a break from the ads?
It's the dream come true, and everything that I do is out of love and you.
Making a playlist is a delicate art. It's like writing a love letter, but better, in a way. You get to say what you want to say without actually saying it.
Can make me feel.
You get to use someone else's poetry to express how you feel.
Stay with me.
That was a scene from the movie High Fidelity, released in 2020. To the passionate melomaniacs, curating a playlist is a sacred act, probably one of the purest forms of appreciating music. A set list of music to describe perfectly the way you feel. And that could be anything, from a playlist for your urge to cry, shake your ass, play air guitar in your room, for when you're in love, even when you're taking a shit.
And then there are the rules. It's gotta be entertaining. You gotta tell a story. Can't be too obvious, but it can't be too obscure either. You can't double up on songs by the same artist, unless, of course, that's your theme. Anyway, a good compilation, like so many things in life, it's hard to do.
I pretend I'm 10 times.
Oh shit, we already did that. Alright then, time to peel. There is a sense of togetherness and unity watching live performances. Being in the same room as other fans gives an opportunity to connect. Like-minded fans and performers alike get to relate to others having shared the same taste. From that, new relationships are formed and existing ones may even flourish. For example, instead of being a lonely loser jerking off to posters of anime girls on your wall, you can go to a Weezer concert with all the other virgins with no bitches. Or if you think you do, maybe you should opt for a Drake concert with other Drake fans who don't have a sense of individuality.
21, can you do something for me?
Frank Ocean fans, there's no hope for you.
I would never cry to a Frank Ocean song. Let's be honest. I am a man.
With you, but he ain't
Would you?
with you. The only human.
If you're a Kanye fan, well, this idea that music brings us together is further enforced on the fact that music has no boundaries. You don't need to learn an entire language just to bond with each other. There's a reason BTS fans know all the words to their songs but can't ask where the nearest bathroom is in Korean. There is no language barrier in music. This scene in La La Land says it best. In this scene, we have Ryan Gosling's character Seb passionately explaining to Emma Stone's character, Mia, the origins of jazz and why the existence of live performances is important. See for yourself.
I just think that people, when they say that they, hate jazz, they just they don't have context. They don't know where it comes from. You know? Jazz was born in a little flop house in New Orleans, and it just because people were crammed in there, they spoke 5 different languages, they couldn't talk to each other. The only way they could communicate was with jazz.
Yeah, what about Kenny G?
What?
What about Kenny G? I mean, what about elevator music? You know, jazz music that I know
What about it?
from my life. I find it relaxing.
It's not relaxing. It's not. It's not. Sidney Bechet shot somebody because they told him he played a wrong note. That's hardly
Yeah,
relaxing.
but where I grew up, there was this station called K-Jazz 103, and people would just put on that station when they had a cocktail party,
Right.
and everyone would kind of just talk over it.
I know.
It was.
That's the okay. So I think that's part of the problem is that you can't hear it. You know, you have to see it. You have to see what's at stake. I mean, look at these fellas. Look at the sax player right now. He just hijacked the song. He's on his own trip. Every one of these guys is composing, they're rearranging, they're writing, and they're playing the melody. They're just and now look, the trumpet player. He's got his own idea, and so it's conflict and it's compromise and it's new every time. It's brand new every night. It's very, very exciting.
You have to see what's at stake. This sentence perfectly encapsulates the most important feature that differentiates audio recordings and stage performances. In essence, that's the experience itself. While recorded music makes use of our hearing senses, being there takes advantage of all the others. You get to hear, see, smell, touch, feel the performance. A recorded performance simply cannot capture all the vibrations and atmospheric ambience in a concert or stadium. The direct emotional feedback between performer and audience gives a personal touch to every single time the artist executes their performance. One of my favorite live performers, the 1975's lead singer Matty Healy, well before he started violating every single person that attends his concerts, gives his all in every performance. Yes, he does weird shit sometimes.
Bro, there's not a single song where you need to be doing that.
This, along with his stage presence, the passion, energy, and intensity he puts into the performances, the fact that he changes it up a little bit in every one is what makes it so special and distinctive from the band's studio releases. His performance for the song Love It If You Made It speaks for itself. This does not only apply exclusively to the 1975. There are countless of other artists who have the power to transport fans to another place, to give their all to leave a lasting impact on their fans. I mean, when Elvis was still alive, swinging his crotch in front of preteen girls, he had them on a chokehold. Let's not forget to give a shout out to the people behind the scenes that made it possible on a technical side of things. We love you. I've made an attempt to contact the most prestigious music critics for an interview, and after days of anticipation, I've received an email back. The question I asked was hypothetical. If you had the choice to sacrifice recorded music, if it meant the continued existence of live music, would you do it? Here are the responses.
Yes, I would, because it makes the artist more authentic.
Personally, I would sacrifice recorded music for live music. Karena kita mesti hidupkan diri sendiri untuk livekan diri sendiri.
That was Danish Iman and Aman Bobby.
Siapa itu Aman Bobby? Saya nama Yusuf.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yusuf!
You're disabled!
What do I think? I think the pair go hand in hand with each other. One cannot exist without the other. Without the audio recordings laying the foundation, the live performances would cease to exist. And without live performances to heighten the level of experiences, the audio recordings would feel hollow and impassive. What are your thoughts?